Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Amber if you're new here, and if you're not, you already knew that. So I wanted to talk about how to start losing weight. I have a lot of other videos on my channel about how I lost 100 pounds and how I've been maintaining it, but I wanted to talk about just literally like how to start losing weight. So I feel like there are a couple easy steps that you can take to get started that you've probably heard of, but I just want to tell you again because I think they're super important. I also think that the first time I lost weight, so I lost 100 pounds once, gained it back, lost it again, but I've now been maintaining for about 3 years. The first time that I lost the weight, I didn't set things up the right way. I did not set myself up for success. So I want you to set yourself up for success right out of the gate so that you don't have to go back and do it again like I did. Number one thing I think that you need to do to start losing weight is to set a goal. We all know that. But I'm not talking about a goal on the scale, because you know what? The scale can go up and down, and then your motivation can go up and down. So I want you to think about a health and fitness related goal. Now I know some people are going to be like, I don't want to get into fitness. I don't want to work out to lose weight. If so, then this might not be the channel for you, because I am always going to tell you to make fitness a part of losing weight, because the first time I did not make fitness a priority, I did not make moving my body a priority, and I gained the weight back. I'm not saying you have to become an athlete or you have to love running, nothing like that. I'm just saying that you need to make moving your body a priority, and you need to set a goal that motivates you to do so. So I would recommend, I love running. I didn't always love running. Trust me, when I was 270 pounds, running was not my jam, but I came to love it. So I am all for recommending fun runs even. So the great thing about a fun run, they have like the color runs, turkey trots, those things, you know, running for awareness of different campaigns, charities, those things. Like, make a goal to do that. And maybe not necessarily run it, but maybe walk it. Most of those are 5Ks. That's just a little over 3 miles. So make a plan with your friends to do that. Maybe it's 3 months down the road. So I would start with setting a goal. I wouldn't necessarily make it a year out. I think that you need to set goals that are close enough that you can stay excited about it. So find something like that. I personally love Spartan obstacle course races. They are so fun. They're literally for everybody. There are people from all over the board with all different physical abilities, all different mental struggles, all different athlete levels. Like, Spartan races are literally for everybody. So I'm always going to recommend signing up for Spartan race. They're all over the country. They're all over the world, actually. I would love to answer questions about that if anybody's into that. But you can walk an entire Spartan race. They have a 5K one. You can walk it. Like, you can literally just do it for fun. You don't have to do it at a competitive level at all. Other fitness related goals you can set is just to complete like a YouTube fitness challenge. Everybody loves Chloe Ting. I've personally never done her stuff, but I see everybody doing that. So maybe you set a goal to be able to complete 30 days of a certain workout program. Maybe you set a goal to complete some type of a fitness challenge that a gym is having. Maybe it's an online like program that you buy from somebody, but set some type of health and fitness goal. Maybe it's going on a really beautiful hike that's just a couple miles, but you want to go with friends and family. I just think that there are so many different like physical goals that you can set, and I think doing something like that is going to help you get to your goal. If you're just like, oh, I want the scale to say 150, well, I don't think that that's going to keep you motivated. I don't really know that, like, that did keep me motivated, but I also was setting weekly, monthly, quarterly goals at the gym I was working out at, which I think really kept me going. I was watching the inches come off. I was watching myself lift heavier weights. I was just watching myself transform, and that kept me going. So the first thing I say you need to do to lose weight is to set some type of a physical or health related goal, something outside of the scale. So the second thing that I think that you need to do to start losing weight is to set up some type of accountability. We've also all heard that. And there are so many different ways that you can set up accountability for yourself. It can be through an app. It can be through a Facebook group, different fitness challenges where you are having to do weigh-ins. Something like Diet Bet, which is an app where you can input your weekly weight or your weight at the end of a certain amount, and it sets it up so that it's a healthy way. You actually can't lose more than a certain amount or you get disqualified. So I kind of think that that's a healthy way. I did do that. You can even win money. I've won like $30 on that thing. You can find a friend. It doesn't even necessarily have to be somebody you actually know. There's tons of fitness and weight loss Facebook groups. You can become a part of something like that where you get accountability. You can join a local gym. You can get a personal trainer. For me, I got a personal trainer and then I switched over to a group training gym, and now I have a personal trainer again who writes my weekly programming. So that is kind of my accountability, and the fact that I know I have races coming up, like that keeps me accountable. I keep working hard because I want to perform well. So yeah, I think accountability is so important, and it can literally be just writing like in a journal. So that's known as self-monitoring. And I think even writing in a journal, like if you really aren't comfortable reaching out to anybody else, I would highly recommend that you do find some person or program that you can reach out to. But if you just aren't there yet, if you're too much of an introvert or you're just not feeling comfortable doing that, then please start writing in a journal. You can simply just every day jot down like your feelings of yourself that day, and then at the end of the day write down an accomplishment, something that you are proud of, whether it was being mindful with your eating or going on a walk. Write that, because I feel like when you get down in a rut, you can go back and be like, okay, I was making this progress and I need to keep going. I was feeling so good that day when I did that thing, let me keep going. That is holding yourself accountable. So the third thing that I think you need to do to start losing weight, or more so to keep yourself motivated to lose weight, is to reward yourself. Science shows that reinforcing good behavior keeps the good behavior rolling. So I'm not saying eat a piece of cake every time you go on a run. I mean, that's not good behavior. That's not setting up a healthy relationship with the food. But set some type of a reward in place for yourself. Maybe once you complete this many minutes of physical activity, you get to buy a new pair of shoes. It could be a pair of workout shoes. Honestly, that always got me excited, like buying new workout gear. So maybe you say, if I walk this many miles, then I get a new pair of shoes. But it doesn't have to be. It can be a little trip, a weekend getaway. Or maybe once you're getting to the end of your goal and you're feeling more comfortable in a swimsuit, say you have some aesthetic goals, which I am not opposed to at all. I think your whole journey doesn't need to be around aesthetic goals. But if you have some type of an aesthetic goal where you just want to feel comfortable and confident in a bikini, or just a typical swimsuit, or even shorts or a tank top, because I know I went through phases where I didn't feel comfortable in any of those things, then maybe you plan a weekend trip to somewhere that has a beach that you can go to. Maybe you reward yourself with buying a new something that has to do with your hobby. So if you like, photography, maybe you buy yourself a new camera, or you put away money towards a camera. So maybe you're like, okay, I really want this new camera. If I complete XYZ this week, I am putting $10 into my camera fund. Maybe you go buy a new pair of expensive leggings you've been wanting. Maybe you allow yourself a spa day, something like that. So I would say give yourself intermittent rewards. So don't say I have to do these things for like this many months to get this thing, but I would try to set up something honestly every month. But you have to be honest with yourself and decide if you're actually meeting your goals, which is kind of where that accountability thing comes in. So I would say keep track of what you're doing. There's really awesome apps, like if you're keeping track of miles that you walk or minutes that you work out. Obviously, you can use a fitness watch, but if you sync your fitness watch, so I have a Garmin here, to something like the Strava app, then you can actually go and see how many workout minutes you've done, even if it's like strength training or anything like that, it will tell you, so you can keep track. I'm sure a lot of different fitness watches and fitness apps have different things like that, and you can tell your friends, you can join little groups online, like if I complete this 30-day challenge or whatever, there's so many of those out there, then I will allow myself to buy this. I was always into the fitness stuff, especially as I started losing weight more. I always wanted like new clothes as I got more comfortable with myself, because I started working out in t-shirts, and then I wanted tank tops, and I needed different bras, and I got new shoes and that type of stuff. I even do that today still. I bought myself new shoes that I don't even actually need at the moment, but I'm like, well, I'm going to keep on keeping on with this running, and eventually I'm going to need those shoes. I'm still rewarding myself, and it makes me feel good to buy those things for myself. That keeps me happy. So yeah, you can set whatever type of goal that you want. Basically, I'm saying by putting effort into yourself, you should reward yourself. If you're a busy mom, a busy dad, just a busy student, a busy person in general, sometimes we forget to give good things to ourselves. So while I think that getting healthy is super important and that alone is giving back to yourself, I am all for rewarding yourself. Little rewards. And I think even like writing a note every week to yourself to just say like, I'm proud of myself because I did this. And then being able to go back and read that, that's almost like rewarding yourself, because you see like, oh, doing these good things made me feel good. So those are the 3 things that I think that you can do to help yourself start losing weight. And honestly, those things continue even after you've lost the weight. I continue to do those things during my maintenance. I think those things are super beneficial when it comes to changing habits, whether it's getting fitter, losing weight, just living a healthier life in general. If you are able to set some type of a goal, get some accountability, and reward yourself, I think you're setting yourself up for success. If you want to know more about other things that you can do to stay on track with your health and fitness journey and some tips and tricks for losing weight, getting into fitness, those things, check out my other videos on my channel, and I will provide you guys with more tips and tricks. I'll see you next time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye!